don't know why she had to be so rude.
All right, Coach. Under hazy, overcast LA skies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Kansas City Chiefs and our home team. This will be taken in at the 1. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. They fake the give. Now the Holmes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Bosa's nasty, bro.
He's probably out for this season. Did you see what just happened?
That was his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick?
That was the 49ers.
I know.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say his first name too. I just said, you see what happened to Nick?
Yeah.
Tragic. And Jimmy Garoppolo got injured. And Raheem Mostert got injured.
Yeah.
Damn!
I know. You see, he hit like 23 miles an hour. 23.4 miles an hour.
Wow.
Raheem. I don't know. He's like a state track champion apparently.
I know he does a lot of like surfing.
Do either of you guys want some of the soup?
I'm so full.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
I'm so
Appreciate
full.
it.
Thank you though.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them. They're gonna have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a
He
couple
dropped
of them
it.
picked off.
I guess so.
I thought he caught it.
So did I.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He'll hit
Oh.
Mahomes on the classic run.
I missed my tackle so bad.
Yards short of the first. It's a
I should have had that hit.
and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Oh, okay. We're playing nice. I'm okay with that.
Oh, that was an ugly punt.
Fuck yeah, it was penalty and everything, huh? Oh no, you don't get penalties on punts.
Not like that.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here.
Oh shit, that's right.
At their own 42. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon.
Damn, I should have just kept going.
15 and into Chief territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits. Those creases like they were able to exploit right there.
20. There goes Melvin Gordon.
I forgot how to sprint for a second. I know it's R1, not the trigger.
Yeah.
So I hit that thing and just R1.
Oh shit.
Not it.
That's not it.
Ideal start for them, really. Force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. He's all alone, Tyrod Taylor. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now here comes Kansas City. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here.
Defense.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
So the penalty certainly helps him out as they come up on 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. He was looking for his tight end, Kelce.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Now Gordon on first down. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Watch the screen. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I'm coming. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Forced out to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Frank Clark just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Rivers throws there, complete to Allen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets...
And he will score. Touchdown, LA. Taking it in from 7 yards away. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
31's the mic. Check. 31's the mic. Here we go.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Mike's 49. Yellow. Defense wins championships, baby. 49's the Mike. Watch 49.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
That's taken on the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there by Gordon, 46 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Rivers, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Taylor, throwing again. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Keep it up, defense, keep it up, guys.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And he's got a man open, that's Allen. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. The first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And that's incomplete.
I remember growing up playing basketball, my coaches always talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense, know where your screens are, know where the cuts are coming from, who has who. Well, guess what? It's the same thing in football. Even though there's more noise out there, you can hear all the screams of screen, screen. This defense, the bench, everyone let them know what the play was, and that's why they were able to react and knock the ball away.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 71 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will get them one closer. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To throw is Rivers. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
You better be a stud!
3rd and short yardage, Rivers, and it's complete. Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
390! 53, Mike. You ain't got nothing!
On 1st down, Gordon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Hey, we got Mike. Hey, ready. Mike 53.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rivers. He completes it to Henry. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on third down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
Yellow. Bring it. Bring it.
On second down, Williams.
Go.
And some room to maneuver. And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. They give it to Williams, running right. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
180. Mike, 49. Let's go. Our time. It's our time.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes flushed out right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Too little, cut.
On first down, Mahomes. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Phillip Rivers and his Chargers about ready to take over again. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say you want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, at the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Hey, high 7. Here we go,
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They'll get 5 on the dump off there, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good load of steam going.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Here's Ty Long now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. "51 yards on the punt there. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know, in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of it.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, 72 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave 1 more off this lead. So they hit pay dirt on just 1 play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And we spotlight Keenan Allen as he gets set to go back to work. He's hoping to take what has been a good game here and make it a great game. So far, solid, and we're still in the 3rd quarter.
There's nothing wrong with solid. You want to be that. You want to be reliable. You want to be a guy that puts your team in a position to have a chance to win. And that's what we're seeing from him. And there's also that added element that maybe it can become a little bit more as this game goes on.
They'll try to make it more here on this drive. Give them 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Pretty quiet, team. Pretty quiet.
Hey, Delta.
Hey, we got.
Now Rivers. And caught by Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
56. Two. Check 56. Danny. Mike's 56. 56.
Rivers. It's complete to Williams. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
They go play action here on first down. This is caught by Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. Rivers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, seam 6.
Watch the run. 56 to Mike. 56.
From the red zone now, Rivers into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape onto their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Again, it's Williams. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Yellow. Yellow.
Let's get off the field. Alpha. Get off the field, D.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listen to history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. He hops over him.
That's why you stretch.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Phillip Rivers now gears up to lead the offense on the field. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive thing. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
Orbit.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Let's go, let's go.
To try again after the sack. Rivers, and that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Thomas Davis came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And he's going to keep it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Hey, Rocket.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Right there.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rivers throwing middle, but it's incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Rivers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play. Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Attack!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete to tight end Kelsey. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He may try and run for this. And he's got room. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. To throw, it's Mahomes. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down. That's what's vital to them.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 51 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
Rivers gets set to lead this offense. Down by 7, a minute 11 to go. And no other way to say it. They have blown a big lead, but a chance to rescue things late.
Easy. Wait, 89.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Put them on the buses.
Orange 5-4.
Smooth. Mike's 56. It's a party now. Wow. 56 is Mike. 56 is the
Hey, Delta!
Just me and you.
Back to throw. Complete. It's Henry. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
56. Mike, 56 right there.
Bravo.
56. Hey, 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 hey. 56 to Mike, boys, 56.
He's back to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
56 to Mike.
Go, go.
Hey, get in the weight room.
Rivers to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Rivers now from the 50. Got his man. It's Williams. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Wait.
Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Five.
Here's Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in